You see the vision.
Kale Combs, a 6'4" guard out of Nixa, Missouri, has been a centerpiece for this Eagles team for 4 years now. Is Kale legit, or is it all just talk? Can he continue to play at a high level all year? Everyone hears the hype, but where are all the offers at? Does his game even translate to the next level? Is Kale legit, or is it all just talk? Can he really be the leader that brings this team back to the state championship? Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm Kale's dad, Courtney Combs. Yeah, I mean, that's it's pretty, people who know me know me.
2, 3. If you want to go on that one now? Okay, fine. We'll go with that one. Bye.
Boss lady gets what you want.
Well, only reason because look what she's doing. She's practicing. I'll let her do it. Don't mind it. Good job, dude. Shot, you should feel real good after all the shooting we did today. The big thing though, is just making sure when you're on the move or whatever, making sure just shooting it up, just getting up in the air. Because every now and then you'll get a little flat. That's it. But other than that though, to be completely honest with you though, bro, man, you shot the ball really good this year. Really good, dude. Yes. And your right hand is looking really good this year too. I normally talk ish about your right hand.
I've been getting those drives, and then Tuesday I'm going up with my left, and I switch it to my right.
To your right, yeah. The one you had it on the right, you threw it off the glass too on him.
Oh, yeah.
For the record, I used to tease him about his right hand, say his right hand was horrible. Now he's over here passing the ball from half court with his offhand to shooters in the corner.
You know,
so he's making me eat those words.
Kale was real quiet, you know, as a baby. Like, okay, so I guess you start walking around at what, 2? Kale started walking probably at like 1. You know, he didn't, I don't know, it was something about crawling. He didn't like it on his hands and knees. So like he probably crawled for about 2 months. And then he just started walking, you know what I'm saying? So that was, he was way ahead of his time on that. So I always remember that, you know, how quick he was up on his feet. So his legs are probably his strongest asset with his body at this point, and I can see why, because he's been using them a long time. I mean, I played high school basketball, you know what I'm saying, growing up in Marshall, Missouri, small town. It's like 150 miles north of here. And, you know, we were good for the area. Played in a conference with like Rockbridge, Fulton, Mexico. So, you know, we played other schools, larger schools, because we were considered, I think, 4A at the time. We competed, I think it's probably a football school, the high school I went to, but basketball was well known. It was kind of by design in a way. Well, my thought was if I got Jalen to love it, then the other ones would follow. Jalen did fall in love with the game of basketball, and the other ones did follow. And he set the bar high, you know, and I think that was the thing, that I knew the bar was going to be high. And the next one was going to make it higher, and the next one was going to make it higher, you know. So Chase, obviously being the last of the 4 boys, you know, large hurdle in a short amount of time, but at the end of the day, I think he's very skilled. He's the best shooter out of all of them, easily. And and I shouldn't say easily, of course, they'll take offense to that, you know. But Braden runs it probably a close second, and Kale's probably the 3rd best shooter, and I'd say Jalen's the 4th best shooter. They're all taught the same to be well-rounded in the game, you know, because that travels. You can take your game anywhere and play if you know how to play the game. probably statistically with Nixa, they're probably up there in like rebounds, assists, points, somewhere on the list in those 3 categories. But more than likely, steals probably going to be up there too. I didn't know what Kale. I saw that he was going to be more athletic than Braden. When I started coaching in 2009, was really out of necessity. Braden was on the Stars. That team broke up. The coaches decided they needed a break. At the time, I knew that he needed a coach that was going to teach him the game, and so I started coaching. It was kind of born out of necessity. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I got to coach. Like, I was content. As long as the coach was teaching, and developing the fundamentals of the game, I was always good with letting the boys work with other coaches. And it was never like I needed to be the coach dad type thing.
Yeah, he's right on the cover of that one. He got to sign it right there. I got a couple more in here that got to sign as well too. But on this one, this is gonna be his to sign. So every year, anytime I train or coach anybody, especially train and coach anyone, I have him sign it every year.
I had a 4th grade team, and Kale was in kindergarten. He was all about it. I'm gonna start a team. You're gonna play on the team. He was little, and he was, so he's a guard at this point. Like, you're too little to play any other position because you're 4 years younger than everybody else. He comes after school. I'm like, pick him up. Everything's cool. Driving in to the field house. I look back, Kale sleep. Like, drags out of the car. He's moody if he's sleepy. So he drags out of the car. I get him, get him a jersey on, and he's on the end of this bitch, just like still asleep. I need you to go in the game. He's like, he's just laid over, on the bench, just like nope. I ain't doing this. And so I'll be over here begging, like, yeah, come on, please, just go in the game. Go, So he drag up, he get in the game, and, he get a couple steals because he had quick hands, Like, I put him and there was a kid named Cannon. And Cannon was a little guardy, but he was older than Kale, but they were about the same height, so he was pretty big for his age, I guess. I just didn't really notice, but, still guard size. But yeah, I put a little press on him and Cannon, eat it up, layup city. I was really teaching the fundamentals, so if you're on the right side, it's a right-hand layup, If you're on the left, it's a left-hand layup, we don't bring the ball back to the defense. And if you're on the right side and you go up with your left hand, you're giving the ball to the defender if he's on your left side, and so we would make the defender go through our bodies. If they're going to try to block it, they got to come through us. I still see that to this day, those fundamentals that were laid as far as doing things the right way, using the right hand. He would go in, he'd get him some steals, get him some layups. He wasn't shooting threes back then. Every now and then he'd get out there, knock one in, but you could tell, like, at that age, like, when he got in the game, he was a difference maker. Like, he was playing against kids 4 years older, and then you could hear the whispers after the game got over, and the parents would come tell me in the crowd, like, oh, everybody's talking about Kale. He's only in kindergarten. It was like a little buzz going through, And yeah, because you could tell he was on the floor when he was on the floor. If I could get him out there, so.
Way to go, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Check this out. Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty sweet? Our art teacher drew that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the game there at the bottom is the game you scored 1,000. So.
Probably. Wow.
It's pretty neat, isn't it?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Man.
Yeah. You can thank her too. She did awesome.
What's your name?
Nice.
So, Miss Johnson.
I'm gonna cut it out.
I'm hot. I'm gonna drink while he's dead. She was Vietnamese. We'll go to the
Here's the deal. So we're playing a team tonight that's 0-4. And if you guys haven't seen them on film yet and you think that we're going to walk in here and beat these guys by 40 because they're 0-4, I promise you that's not going to happen. They lost 2 games in overtime, lost 1 by 2, and they lost to Raj by 7 or 8 the other night. They're about 6'5", 6'6". I mean, they're athletic and they're big. Look, you're going to have some people here tonight, and I know because they've come and talked to me. I haven't seen a game in a long time. And I want to make sure that we put a good taste in their mouth. I don't want to leave with a bad taste. I want us to come out and play well. I know we played a lot of games last week, the last 2 weeks. You know, kind of past that. We're in a little stage now. We're gonna, we got one tonight. We'll play again next Tuesday. We have 2 games in the next, not the blue and gold, next 3 weeks, whatever it is. Okay? But I want to tell you guys this. Enough about the game. I am absolutely having a blast with you guys. I'm having so much fun. People ask me all the time, so your group looks like they're just so much fun to play with. They're playing loose. I said, well, I hope you guys are. I want you guys, I've told you again, I want you guys to have fun. We got a little break here after tonight's game. Got another big one next Tuesday for the blue and gold. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna go blue and gold undefeated. I think we should be undefeated going blue and gold. Tonight's gonna be a tough one. Next Tuesday, you guys know it's gonna be a tough one. But tonight's our home opener. I can't tell you people told me how excited they are to watch you guys play. And I'm excited to watch you play. Let's have fun, guys. Let's have a good night. Let's have a good warm-up, too, okay? Let's go. Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Eagles. It's time for an Eagles basketball here at Eagles Fieldhouse. The Knicks Eagles take on the Parkview Vikings. The Eagles coming to this ranked 4th in Class 6 basketball right now here in Missouri. I'm Brady Reese alongside my partner, Ryan Swanson. Ryan, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Brady. I mean, I'm excited. Home opener here for the Eagles, coming in 6-0, playing an 0-4 Parkview team. I'm excited. It's going to be a good night.
He drew with that three-pointer right there. Kale comes, becomes the 27th member of the 1,000-point club at Milestone.
In the Willard Championship game of the Willard Tournament game, Saturday, December the 3rd. He is only the 27th player in Knicks history to reach that 1,000-point club. Congratulations, Kale, on a great accomplishment. Folks, let's show Kale how much we appreciate his contribution to Knicks basketball.
just like overplaying and like back up to the side.
We're going to see this all year long. Every single team we play except for Central. Maybe Ozark. Every game. Try to slow it down, they run off a minute, and then they run a set. So it puts a lot of pressure on your defense. It puts a lot more pressure. Like Coach said, we've been averaging 15 to 17 possessions a quarter. We had 8 the first quarter. Now, a lot of that's them. But guess what? We have a lot to do with that too. Let's get out and overplay. We can't let Carson get switched on the big kid. You guys got to see that. That can't happen. Carson, way to come in and give us a lift, man. We were struggling. I mean, that's what we got to have you guys out off the bench. Be ready to go. Okay? Okay? I don't want you guys to start feeling tense and feeling a lot of pressure, but that defensive end, we better get out and start guarding. Okay? Let's go. Gotta have a good one, man. Let's go. Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3. Eagles.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
2, 3.
I know you're talking to your mom, so I won't bother you, but you did good.
I appreciate it.
That is a good win. That is a team that's going to give a lot of people some problems. By the end of the year, that team's going to be a nightmare to play in their district. You know what we're going into Tuesday, right? Yeah. That's one of those games that they're looking forward to. Everybody here is looking for it. I've had several people tell me, tell your friends and family to get there early to hold about 600 people. Okay? Hey, it's a good win. Bring it in here.
You get out of school, dude, and you can come to practice. I'll show you.
Hey,
I
Lee.
swear.
Hey, he didn't get on the rim?
No.
Yes, he did. Can I grab the net?
Hey, Lincoln.
No.
So
Now we hating. Now we hating. Now we dragging.
Okay.
Well, that's his
I came down the lane like this. I was like this. Woo! Slam that thing.
But I heard
But
on
it
the
was
radio
Ramon.
that Kale put it back in.
You're hearing things. You're pass from
No,
Kel comes to Ramon
it
Green.
said assisted by Kel comes dunk by Ramon Green.
Yes, that's what you got confused.
No.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. My dad gonna talk about you. You want me to hold that ball? I said, yeah. That ball. What's wrong with him?
So it probably began with Don, you know, really like training, you know what I'm saying, really giving him the how you do things, you know what I'm saying. And I was always big on why, you know what I'm saying. It's like you can teach a kid how to do a lot of things, but if you're not gonna teach him why it's irrelevant, then it's irrelevant. It has to pertain, you know, to a scenario, to a situation. And I think that was probably tough for me at times. But it was, now that I look back on it, it was probably one of the best things. All those skills, that his ball handling skills and things of that nature, what Don was laying the foundation for there was, or the next layer of the foundation was relevant, super relevant right now. This year in particular, I saw it probably more than ever. He knows how to do those things, and now he's learning how to apply them in those scenarios. And you know, when I say I could see the work that Don had done, I could see the work that I had done. I see the work, you know, I hadn't even talked about Stanley, you know, and that's been, you know, a godsend as far as, you know, Stanley was, you know, kind of jumped on the scene right around 7th grade. And yeah, really throughout the MoCan 8th grade year for sure, because Stanley was doing stuff with MoCan. So, you know, at that point they're really, you know, starting to have a great relationship and build that friendship and that relationship that allows, you know, the information to flow and you know, don't get lost in translation with him and Stanley. I think from the last 12 months on, it's really kind of got Kale to where he's at, you know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of what a lot of people would view as negatives, you know, or meant to be, or whatever. It wasn't, and I know it was intentional, but I think the outcome of it, the result of it, made him a better player.
Right on your shot. Let's get that footwork and that rhythm going right here. 1, 2.
He got battled through something. Lifted weights yesterday too after practice. So now I gotta get that shot back together and get back to normal again.
1, 2. Yes, sir. That's all right. Good job. Mind games. Just wanted to play mind games with you, bro. Make sure you're ready. Hey, it's all right though. We had to fight. Hey, had to fight through something though. I know you're probably a bit sore from lifting too as well.
I'm glad we had to fight through something instead of everything coming in here and making all of his shots all the time, which I know you've been seeing. But finally had to struggle through something, which is good. Another big one tonight, Central. That's gonna be a fun one. And we were just talking about their house is gonna be packed tonight, boy. They're gonna be ready for this one. I wonder, are they gonna black out, you think? They're gonna black out for this game or something?
I think they said Christmas theme.
Oh, they're doing Christmas theme for the game?
Something like white out. Yeah.
I told you guys earlier today that this seriously might be the biggest game they've had in 10 or 15 years at the Kael. When I played at Hillcrest, they were really good, and it was kind of the same thing. Every time you come over here, it's a dogfight. I mean, their fans are excited. If you've been on social media at all today, you know, there's a lot of excitement for a regular season game. It's not a conference game, it's not a tournament game, it's not a district game. But as far as down the road, This is a district seeding game. We're 1-0 against them. We win this game, we'll end up with a higher seed, obviously, than they would. I know it seems like we're coaching districts in 2.5 months. This game matters for that. So when I go seed meeting, I can say we're 2-0 against Central. You seniors especially, and even juniors, you'll never play here again. Sophomores you may get to, because next year they play at our place. You need to enjoy this. I've been very fortunate. I've coached 26 years now to coach in state championship games, blue and gold championship games, district, whatever. Played in them, this, that. This experience tonight will be as different as any of you guys have ever played in. And I mean that in the fact, I want you to embrace it and enjoy it. They're going to come out with the energy. And if you guys don't have it from the tip, it'll be 8, 9, 10-0 in a blink of an eye. Enjoy it. It's going to be loud. You guys heard the band out there? It's deafening. Okay?
Can't even think out there.
Hey, it's a different atmosphere. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's go. Bring it. Hey, you guys enjoy this, okay? Have fun with it tonight. Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3. Eagles.
I feel like he handles pressure well. Doesn't seem to bother him when it's a pressure situation. Or maybe I
think that's a learned behavior. I think, that behavior was learned starting with that championship game in the Maybes as a 6th grader against Bronny. He didn't handle it well then, but you keep putting yourself in those situations playing for Nixa. You're always going to play in front of big crowds. You're going to play in front of hostile crowds. Either on the road, they're going to draw a big gym. The gym's going to be packed. I think it's just been over the years. He's gained that hardening just by being in those environments, playing in blue and gold championships, playing in TOCs, just the environment of playing for Nixa or playing for Mocan, because Mocan's always going to draw a crowd at their tournaments. There's always going to be the biggest crowd, as where the big game is, because the crowd gathers, what I'm saying? So playing in front of pressure situations, when he comes to play for Nixa, it's like less pressure. Like everything you do on the UIBL can either make or break you. Like, I'm saying? Like, that's what kids think, I think. Like, I'm saying? It's and it can to some degree. It's one good game could get you 5 offers, if the coaches are in the gym, and I'm saying? So I think it is a pressure cooker from that standpoint. Everyone wants to perform well.
Tips the ball out of my hands. I don't touch it. Hey, listen up. Listen up. Got a long ways to go here, guys. Listen, we got Noah, Garrett, and Kale with 2 fouls.
I've got 2.
And you've got 2, and you've got, okay, half. Okay, so half the team has 2. Defensively, that's about as good a half as we play, okay? You got to stop fouling. They're calling a lot of fouls both ways, okay? Loose balls. I mean, that one loose ball flat out should have been ours. There was 3 of us and 1 of them, and we're sitting there trying to do this. Well, he dives and goes to get it. We got to have those. I mean, guys, every possession is important. And it's an 8-point game, and you know as good as I do, they're going to make a run. They're going to come out playing their butt off. Kale, you've got to be smart, okay? You can't be jumping. You can't be, it's just, you got to go straight up. Transition defense has been huge. Okay, it's been really good. We have got to continue to do that. You guys are doing a good job of rebounding. Noah, that's as good a half as you played. You playing your butt off out there. Okay, Noah seems to do those things where we're getting loose balls and diving on the floor and taking a couple charges. What, we have 3 charges? Yes, sir. Yeah. Who took? You got 2?
Josh had one.
Josh had one at the very
had
end.
one?
Yeah, it was at the very end. I thought they were calling a foul on me.
They don't matter. I think it was him. Yeah. That's okay. Okay, we're up 8. We need to extend this thing. We say it all the time. Every coach says it. First 3 or 4 minutes here, guys, is key. Okay, it's our chance to make that thing an 8-point to a 15-point game, or their chance to go from 8 to a tie game. And then we're back to square one. We've got ourselves in this little momentum here. Let's keep it going. It's our ball coming. All right, hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, boys. Let's go. Eagles on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
Lambo Lee.
Come on, man.
Hey, listen, here's the best thing. 8-0, probably not going to have school on Thursday. Hey, how many charges, Noah? That's a school record. 4 charges.
Walk in their trap, take over their trap, you feel me?
Yeah, it was like third.
So cold.
As soon as you boom, boom, let's go by. Don't